It's not about diversity, it's about humanity. Hire and promote women on potential.
Are you ready for that?
Women need to take a page from men and own their own success.
This century is to enable the others.
This is no simple reform. It really is a revolution.
Women is going to be very powerful. Are you ready for that?
Hello, you're listening to the first podcast to go for women in tech and all those who want to build a smart gender equity for tech. 10 minutes, really actionable advice. At 50 in Tech, we give you the keys to unlock the tech industry and move it for real. Today we welcome Maren Bannon, co-founder and partner at Jane VC.
Hi, I'm Maren Bannon. I'm the co-founder of Jane VC. Jane is a new fund to invest in early-stage female-led startups in Europe and the US. Before moving to Europe and starting Jane, I spent my career as an operator in San Francisco. I worked at large tech companies, at startups, and I was also a founder. At university, I studied engineering, and over again, I was surrounded by rooms full of men. I got the idea of starting Jane from my experience as a woman in tech and recognizing the huge untapped potential of female founders. I want the technology being built to be as diverse as the people on this planet. Today, I want to give founders actionable advice about how to cold pitch a VC. 60% of VCs are white men who went to Stanford or Harvard. If you went to one of these schools, chances are you have a warm connection. If you're one of the other 7 billion people in the world, you likely don't have this network, but you still may be building something incredible. This is why we started Jane VC. We decided to let anyone cold pitch us because we believe that access to venture capital should depend on what you're building, not who you know or where you went to school. I'm personally a huge believer in cold emailing, calling, pitching. I've gotten jobs, made friends, and acclimated to new countries this way. There's something magical about the way a cold intro can insert you into a new network and broaden the people that you interact with. So today, I'm going to give some actionable advice about how to cold pitch a VC. Tip number 1, tailor the email to the person you're trying to reach. VCs are inundated with emails, and impersonal emails are very obvious. So when you're writing to a VC, take the time to research that particular investor and explain why you think they would be interested. Have they made investments in adjacent industries? Do they have a past role at a company in your competitive set? Is there something unique about the way they think about the world that you think would resonate? Tip number 2, nail your one-liner. This is the old elevator pitch. It's still highly relevant. You need to be able to describe your business in a 10-second elevator ride. You should be able to describe who you are, what makes you unique, and what you offer in one simple sentence. Until you can automatically and succinctly explain the heart of what you do this quickly, you'll be wasting your time pitching anyone. The important thing to remember with this advice is to be short and to the point. Since launching Jane less than a year ago, we've received 1,400 pitches. That's a lot of emails in my inbox. When I get dense paragraphs of text, it's really hard to get through it. And when I get short, succinct emails with bullet points explaining why this company matters, that's what catches my eye. Tip number 3, list bullet points on your traction. This could be user or revenue numbers, notable customers, advocates, angel investors with relevant industry expertise. A bulleted list makes these bragging points easy to skim and gives VCs a quick overview of who you are and why you matter. Tip number 4, make sure to explain why you. In this initial pitch, you should have a brief description of your founding team. Make this easy to skim again. Highlight which parts of your background make you the ideal people to run this business. Tip number 5, include an ask. Be explicit. Why are you contacting this VC? Are you trying to raise a seed round? Are you simply looking for advice? Be very clear about what you're asking for. And tip number 6, include the right materials. Your letter can be very brief to a VC, but make sure to include more information in case it is something that's interesting to them. This could be a deck or a one-pager about your company. You could attach it as a PDF with compressed photos or a link like Dropbox or Google Drive. Thanks for having me on this episode today. I'm really excited about 50 in Tech's mission of reaching gender equality in the tech industry. It's very aligned with what we're doing at Jane.
If you like this podcast, subscribe, comment and share, and give us a 5-star note on your preferred platform. Should it be iTunes, Google or SoundCloud. And if you want to empower women at scale, share an advice on 50intech.com.